Good morning, and good morning. Welcome once again to Old Blackpool Biker. We're a bit different. This is Red Bank Road we're on at the moment. Have you ever been up Bispham? You know, Bispham Kitchen and the top chippy. Yeah, I've just had to go and pick something up in Bispham, so I thought we might as well do, guess where? Yeah, Bispham. And why not? I'm just on my phone, so people's looking at me going, out, what's he doing? You see Bispham Station there, you can get a brew there and all sorts, quite nice actually. Show you in a tick when we manage to cross the prom, when that is. When being the word. So as you can see, we're on Tuesday. I'm really late on parade, to be honest. Like I say, I've had to do a couple of bits and pieces. Ooh. Let's get across while we can. So we're now on 10 to 11, call it, for easy figures. Right, let's go. Tram just pulling up at Bispham Station. Bear with. There's a little park there for the kiddies if you're down this end. Like I say, you could get hot and cold drinks. Yeah, you can get your hot and cold drinks here, look, bit of food and what have you. Can't go wrong, can you? Now, many moons ago, I used to live on the next street on the left, Escaffe Avenue. Got that tram's around. Is it Fleetwood Market Day or something? Tuesday. Could be, you know, it could be. Yeah, you've got Hearts Amusements there. Now, they were bought out, weren't they, by Bispham Kitchen, if I remember rightly. I think that was last year. Don't quote me on that. You know, bikes can always be wrong. So if you do remember, let me know. There is a bit of wind, obviously. We're on the cliffs here. We're high up here. I'll show you them in if you've not been this end before. But yeah, during the summer I used to love just coming down here onto the rocks and what have you. When I lived up here, I don't mean this summer. Cracking views. You've got the tableaus as well for the illuminations there, look. I'll show you better in a sec. Look at that. Can't go wrong, can you? Going down towards Cleveland's that way. You see the fishermen. Oh, God, heights. I'm just looking down. What is wrong with me nowadays? I tell you, I've said, but heights didn't used to bother me. Let's just see if we can focus in a bit. So you're going over to Cleveland's. Let's go back to normal. So yeah, if you're up this end, it's a cracking walk. Oh, once again, I'll show you in a minute. Show you how to see. You can see the wind farm pretty clearly there. Although the sun's right behind me. They're coming out. Once again, let's. Oh, it's doing my eyes in. I'm going boz-eyed, just trying to see all the fishermen along though, because the tide's in. Every credit, you just need a permit to get down there. Take your car down there, so don't try it if you've not got a permit. It's not worth a ticket, is it? But yeah, I'm not going to walk down there now because we've done down there before. I can't remember when last time was. Probably when I was going up to Cleveland's or something. So anyway, let's show you around. If you've never been before, most of you have. There you go, say. Pedestrian zone accept permits. And Jubilee route cycles. Yeah, so it's a cracking area, especially if you go further north. We're heading south at the moment. The islands there, that was a great little pub, that. Well, it's a big pub, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this is where the tableaus basically end, look. You just see the tower in the background there, look. Right, I'm going to turn around in a second so the wind won't be as bad then. Hopefully. We'll head this way. That should be a bit better. Not as windy. We don't like wind. It's not good for this system. But better out than in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Harry? You know what? A bad stomach. So it's really better out than in. Yeah, we'll just walk a little bit further up now. Isn't it cracking for a walk though on a day like this? I've literally just got a t-shirt on at the moment because I've been, like I say, riding around and what have you. So, little park here for the kiddies. I won't do that much. Because obviously, obvious reasons. But this is a cracking walk. If you're ever up this end, you can get a tram. Tram stops all around. Obviously that one just there, which is Bispham tram stop. See what I mean? There's loads of stuff, so if you got little ones with you. And this is a cycle route as well. You can come down on bike this way, or the way I go is down that way, all the way along. Oh, it's shut, that look of it. Why is that shut down there? What has happened? Oh, has there been a breach to the sea wall? Let's go up a bit. Or further on, should I say. No, it's only the ramp, isn't it? Oh no, it's just the ramp, that's all it is. I just noticed them gates there, you see what I mean? It's only the ramp going down, that's all it is. So yeah, you can still walk down that way. You can see there's people down there as well. Further down. You got your joggers, as in front of us. What a cracking day. Seriously, what we on? Is it the 8th today? Tuesday? Something like that. I've totally lost track now. I've given up with the dates, you know what I mean? And birthdays, and I'm starting counting backwards now with birthdays. See how the old hotels there, as you can see over the road. A lot of people that used to like coming this end, you know, for the walks and that, they used to be really busy, these hotels. You can appreciate why, can't you? If you don't want the hustle and bustle, you can either come this end, or, you know, if you want to go further south, either or, in it. And if you want the hustle and bustle, you can be round where the hustle and bustle is, of course. Isn't it calm though? How calm, and it won't be long and it'll be round here, storms afoot. And what views these would have had as well, you know, these hotels on the top floors especially. Obviously the couple's still open, trading for business. But you see, I think that's what I'd do, you know, I'd be a bit further out. I'd just jump the tram. You know, you get your week pass or whatever, don't you? It depends what you're looking for. But then it's handy just being 2 minutes away from town and the piers and what have you. Yeah, you've got the Victorian shelters as well, if you want to have a stop, and you know, on the ends there you can see it be in the sun. And why the devil not, eh? Why not, indeed. Let me know if you like this end, though. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the hustle and bustle, or would you prefer to be a little bit further out like this? Now, I was saying on a previous video, maybe a few weeks ago, if you go to Bispham, you can see how the tram lines are protected. You can't get to them. Whereas if you're around central, you know, and that's sort of from north or whatever to south, there's none of this. See how it's all, and has been for donkeys. Where I've seen so many times, and I think I videoed one, well, where people step out so many times because they're not used to trams. They step out, you know, walk out Central Pier or whatever, and then yeah, the honking of the tram, because it's not protected. The lines aren't protected like they are here at this end. Yeah, so you're allowed to do 10 mile an hour, that look of it, if you're on your pedal bike. We all know that Shrek the Trek does 1,000 mile an hour, and I have to slow it down when we go out on Shrek. Yeah, right. Now, believe it or not, when we were kids, we used to roly-poly down these here. Bloody idiots. Honestly, you just think now. You're having a laugh. Something wrong with you, lad? Stupid things you did as kids. We used to even jump off a Central Pier. You know, down on the sand. It's not that high in parts at the top. I'm not going to say that, actually. I don't want anyone thinking. Don't do the bad habits we did in the late 70s. Very early 80s. The houses are nice round here as well, aren't they? What views there, and they're slightly inclined, aren't they? You know, on the, obviously, the topography. And that Rafty's bar, I've heard good things about there. My mate has been there and said it was great. Just a bit far out, innit, if you're having a drinky. But then again, once again, it's tram, innit? Yeah, the tram. So yeah, what you can see in the distance there, going round, that's going down to Cleveland's, all that. I'm not going to walk too much further down now because I've got to get back, obviously. Yeah, nice properties round here. See, that one's got like a little balcony as well. I'd love that. Can you imagine in the summer having your brekkie? It might be a bit windy as we turn round. Having your brekkie out to the, in the summer, looking out to the Irish Sea. The plane, the plane. So I can't even tell if I've got that in or not. Now. It's just great, innit? You can just do this walk, watching the tide ripple in, the waves ripple in. Literally just rippling. So yeah, I've walked a bit further up now, getting back towards Red Bank Road. Just to show you from this perspective a little bit. Sorry about the wind noise, it's now we've turned round. Cracking, innit? Can't go wrong round here. Is it the best area of Blackpool? Well, it's Bispham, but you know what I mean. The class is Blackpool, and it's like Leighton, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so as we walk back up, getting towards the tram stop, Bispham tram stop, the powder room. Now, that must be different to what I'm thinking of a powder room. I thought a powder room was a bog. A polite way. I'll just go powder my nose. No, I must have it totally wrong. As per usual. Right. Nice though, isn't it? Let me know, what do you think? Is this the best area of Blackpool? I'm calling it Blackpool. Let's, you know, bit of poetic licence there. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well if you would. It's very, very much appreciated. Ooh, I could just go on ice cream. It's gorgeous now, honestly. Probably just gone about 11, something like that. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I'll try and upload this as quick as I can. It could take forever. It just depends. See, you've got all your coffees and everything here. Cracking little area, isn't it? Seats outside and that. Right, we're all right. So, look at that, looking down the tramway. Right, we'll leave it here then. Oh, we've been alright with that little walk. It's just a little bit different than just doing round Central and that all the time, innit? I mean, we only do that now, and well, we do it most mornings just to show you what it's like, and then do something else hopefully later on. Not always, but sometimes. Right, please like and subscribe if you would. It does help. But most of all, stay safe. You know what it is. Have a cracking day.